Hi friends, my name's Sophie and welcome to your practice. Welcome to my channel where you'll find yoga classes as well as HIIT classes and dumbbell workouts. So all the good movement stuff. Today we'll be doing a short but strong Vinyasa flow, focusing on back bending, also known as heart opening, chest opening. We are going to get started right on our backs. Oh, by the way, make sure you have a blanket. If you're on a hard surface, you might want it underneath your knees. We're going to do some stuff with our knees down on the ground, but it's not necessary. So if you don't have one, it's no big deal. So come on down to the ground and lay on your back. And bring your feet together and knees wide. And take your arms out to cactus. So right away, we're just breathing into the front body, gently opening everything up. And take a moment to feel into your breath, to feel the rise and fall of the chest. And to just observe how you're feeling in this moment. We'll use the mantra Om Shanti today, which means I am peace. We'll use that to kind of bring the mind into focus. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Go ahead and gently bring your knees up. And bring the right knee into the chest. Hold onto the knee. Extend your left leg long. Flex your left foot so your toes are pointing to the sky. And extend your right leg straight up to the sky. Interlace your hands behind your thigh. And flex and point your right foot a few times. If it feels good, you could circle that ankle around. Let's flex the foot again and press the heel to the sky. Straighten the right leg as much as you can. One more breath. Bend your knee, bring the knee back into the chest. And bring the knee to the left side and the right arm out to the right for a twist. You're opening into the right shoulder. And every time you exhale, feel a sense of melting, a sense of release, relief, and release. Notice if you can soften the muscles on the front of the neck, muscles in the face every time you exhale. One more. Bring the knee back to center. Hug it in and switch sides. Left knee in, right leg long, right foot flexed, toes point up. Extend your left leg straight up and flex the foot. Then we'll point and flex a few times. Just notice how that feels in the calf muscles. Maybe you circle it around. And try to soften your shoulders at the same time. Flex the foot, keep it there. Straighten the leg even more, both feet flexed. Feel the back of your shoulders rooted into the earth. Then bend your knee, bring it back into your chest, and take your twist. Left knee to the right, left arm out to the left. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. I am peace. One more breath. And then bring the knee back to center. Bring both knees into the chest. Give them a little squeeze. And then take your legs straight up to the sky. Put your hands on your thighs. And we're going to lower the legs down to hover an inch off of the ground. Just keep your hands on the thighs. Bend the knees to 90 degrees, bring them up, and straighten your legs. Let's keep doing that. Lower down, hold. Bend the knees, bring them up. Straighten the legs. That's our little flow for a couple more rounds. Try to press your low back into the ground as you lower your legs down. Feeling the strength of your core, the strength of your abdominals. Keep it going. Feel free to even put your hands on your belly to feel those muscles working. It's always nice to feel the work that's happening, to feel the strength of your own body. Let's do one more. Landing with our knees bent 90 degrees, and then hug the knees into the chest. All right, we're gonna rock ourselves right into a forward fold. So see if you can take your way all the way up without using your hands. If you have to use your hands, it's okay. And come into a fold. Let's take the feet wide. Grab onto your elbows if you'd like. Ragdoll. Find a little release here in the neck, the back, the hamstrings. Release your hands down to the ground. Bring your feet to hip distance. And slowly stand all the way up. Let's reach the arms up. Take your time. Bring your hands to your heart on your exhale. Standing tall at the front of your mat. Bring your arms down by your sides. And then take a moment to close your eyes and feel your body standing in Tadasana. With the eyes closed, notice how the balance feels a little different. Notice how you become more aware of your feet. Try to press into the ball mound of the feet and the heels. Toes are spread. And blink your eyes open. Reach your arms up to the sky. Cactus your arms. Take a little back bend, nothing major, we're just starting out. Inhale, reach your arms up, straighten your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to plank. So we already worked on our core a little bit, so notice if it feels, actually if plank feels a little easier, now that you have that core strength to support you. Can you shift your weight forward a little bit more? So the weight goes over the fingers a little more. Hold here. And set your knees down on the ground. And inhale, lift up for cow pose. So arch your back, pelvis tilts forward. Exhale, round for cat. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Once more. Then come back into neutral. Tuck your toes and lift your hips, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and breath out. Good. Look forward and make your way to the front of the mat, whether you're stepping or hopping. Lift up halfway and lengthen. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand, reach out, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Arms down by your sides. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus or goalpost as you back bend. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, step back to plank. Shift forward, feel the strength of your body. Insides of your elbows point forward. Tailbone reaches towards the heels. Collarbone spread wide. Good. Now set your knees down on the ground, lift your feet up. Let's lower down halfway for a modified chaturanga and hold. Keep holding, keep holding, and then press all the way up. Come into child's pose. Forehead to the earth. Make your way back into table, but then round your spine for cat. Inhale, arch for cow. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Look forward, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let go, fold. Inhale, stand, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Arms down by your sides. Reach the arms up again. Bring your hands together. Lift up higher with your hands and take a side bend to the right. So we're stretching through the left side body. It's really crucial for back bends that we open up the side body and the lats. Come back to center, inhale. Exhale, side bend left. Deep breaths, Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Come back to center. Cactus your arms, back bend. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your left foot back behind you. Set your knee down on the ground, and I'm going to grab my blanket here. You're welcome to grab one as well, just for a little padding. We'll be dynamic here with our half split. So inhale. Exhale, straighten your right leg, flex your foot. Don't worry about sliding the foot forward right now. Inhale, bend your right knee, open your chest. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, bend. So you're keeping your spine long the whole time with this one. We're not really rounding forward, keeping the heart up and forward. Let's do it one more time. We're just starting to open things up. Bend your knee, and now you're in low lunge. Good. Reach your arms up to the sky, so you're keeping your back knee down. If your right foot is too far forward, you want to slide it back a little bit. So it's really underneath your knee for this one. And take your arms forward and take your right arm back behind you and twist. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, right arm back as you twist. Again, inhale, reach. Exhale, right arm back. Stay here. Set your left hand down on the ground and reach your right arm up. You can stay here and just work to stack the shoulders on top of each other as you twist, or you could bend your back knee and grab onto your foot from the inside for today. And we're still here trying to stack the right shoulder over the left shoulder, so really creating that back bend. The shoulder blades move towards each other. The breath is nice and long to support us. Let's take one more breath. On exhale, release. Put your hands down to frame your foot and reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, cactus, back bend. Keep your back bend. Reach your arms, or straighten your arms. So kind of reaching up and back. And again, cactus. Inhale, straight. See if you can create a little more lift through your hips. And again, cactus. And as you inhale, come upright, lengthen your spine. And exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Now we'll slide the right foot forward and come into a half split. This time a little deeper than we did before. Walk the fingertips forward and bring your forehead towards your knee and go inwards. Okay, walk the hands back, come back into low lunge, lift your back knee, and now you'll walk your hands out in front of you and lift the back leg up off of the ground into supported warrior 3. So square your hips and draw your right hip back. And the crown of the head reaches forward. It's like you're reaching your crown of your head away from the left heel, reaching the body apart from each other. Body parts apart from each other. Good. Then take one more breath and bring your foot over to the right side so it's off of the mat and your legs are crisscrossed. But step your left foot back a little bit so you have a nice long stance. If you happen to have blocks, they might come in handy here, especially if you're feeling like this is really difficult. And bring your right hand over to the right a little bit. Take your left arm up. Now try to draw your right hip back so your hips stay somewhat squared forward. And reach your left arm up. Now internally rotate your left arm so your thumb faces behind you. And bring your left hand behind your back for half bind. Breathe. So a lot of opening going on here. Left shoulder is opening. We're feeling a lot of sensation into the outer right leg. Reach your left arm back up and put your hands back down onto the ground and come into standing split. Lift your left leg up, standing splits. Gently step your left foot back into low lunge. Reach your arms forward. Stay with me. I know it's a lot on one leg. You got it though. And take your arms behind you. Interlace your hands. Pull the shoulders back and lift up. So you're in high lunge and you're reaching the arms back. Clasped hands. Strong core as you pull back even more. And release your hands back down to the ground. Step to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand, reach the arms up. Exhale, go right back down to the ground. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your right foot back, low lunge. Ooh, set the knee down on the ground. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, straighten your left leg. It's okay that you feel a little far back here, no big deal. Inhale, bend your left knee. Exhale, half splits. Keep going. Let's come back into low lunge, bend your knee, back knee stays down, and reach your arms up. Adjust as needed. And then take your left arm back, twist left. Reach both arms up and forward. Exhale, left arm back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left arm goes back again. Stay here now. Reach your hands apart and set your right hand down onto the ground. Either stay here or bend your back knee and grab onto the inside of the foot. Draw both shoulders back as you rotate. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release your foot down, bring your hands down. Straighten the left leg forward, or slide the foot forward and straighten the leg. Half splits, but this time we kind of round it forward, forehead to knee. Walk your hands back and lift up, coming back into a low lunge and reach your arms up. Cactus the arms, take a back bend. Keep your back bend, extend your arms. And again, cactus. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cactus. On inhale, straighten the spine, lift the arms up, and bring your hands back down to the ground. lift your back knee, walk your hands out in front of you, and then reach your arms forward. Good. Actually, put your hands back down onto the ground. Now lift your right leg up. That's what we did. Flex your right foot. Your body's pulling apart. Top of your head forward, right foot back. I might have mixed up the order of this side, but that's okay. We're still going to do everything. Not sure, though, if I mixed it up or not, so you tell me. Take one more breath here. And bring the right foot over to the left side. Legs are crisscrossed. And then slide the foot back a little bit. Good. Breathe. And then bring your left hand over to the left. And reach your right arm up. Now, if this is too much, then just keep your hands down. You'll still get a great stretch. And then here, internally rotate your right arm and put your right hand behind you. So that internal rotation helps us get a better bind. Reach the arm back up. Put your hands back down onto the ground and lift up for standing split. So right leg lifts up. And step your right foot back into low lunge. Okay, here's where we're going to really strengthen through the core and through the back. And reach your arms forward. And then take your arms back behind you. Interlace your hands. Do it the awkward way if you can. Straighten through your back leg. And then rise up. And as you come up, you can soften that back knee a little bit. Heart nice and open. Chest is open. Shoulders pull back. Good. And gently release and put your hands back down to the ground. And step to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Arms down by your sides. Good. Let's do a little dancer pose here. So root down through your right foot and kick your left heel towards your left seat. Reach your left arm around, up and around, and grab onto the inside of the foot. Reach your right arm forward and lift everything up. Trying not to splay open through the left knee. Try to keep everything engaged and centered. Hips squared forward. And then once you can't go up any further, then you can tilt forward a little bit. Beautiful. Let's gently release everything. Take a moment to pause between sides, to feel, to experience the body in this heightened state. And that's why we practice, is to enhance our experience in our bodies. Let's go to the other side. So root down through your left foot, bend your right knee. Reach your right arm up and around like you're swimming. Grab onto the inside of the foot. Reach your left arm up and kick upwards. Keep everything hugging in towards the midline. Maybe you go forwards a little bit. Don't lock out the left knee. One more breath. Gently and slowly release. Again, experience and feel. And reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Feel free to slide your blanket out of the way. Good. Shift forward and lower down halfway for chaturanga. Hold. Cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend your knee, open your hip. Straighten the leg back out, inhale. Exhale, bring your knee towards your chest. Shift forward, hold. And step your foot between your hands. Rise up to high lunge. Inhale. Stay here for our exhale. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Arrive in warrior two and pause for a moment. And then reach forward and put your right fingertips inside of your right foot, or your right hand palm if you'd like. Open your chest to the left. Root through the outer edge of your left foot. And reach your left arm over your ear. Try to bend into that right knee so you feel everything shift forward. And then rise back up to warrior two. Flip your right palm, reverse warrior. Reach it back, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to low lunge, pause, and set your back knee down. Bring your hands to your heart and come upright. Twist to your right. So doing our prayer twist. Option to lift your back knee. Really firm through that back thigh. Let's take 2 more breaths. Om Shanti. When you lose focus, bring it back to the mantra. Gently set the knee down. Come back to center. Reach the arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands down. Step back to plank. Good. From plank, make your way to down dog and then set your elbows down onto the ground at the same time if you can. So you're in dolphin. Then from dolphin, lift your hips high and then shift everything forward and shift everything back. So like little dolphin push-ups. Shift forward and back. 3 more. Forward, back, forward, back. 1 more time. Hold. Set your knees down on the ground and look forward. Keep your arms how they are. Now shift everything forward so you come right into chaturanga. Press up to plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Second side. Let's go. Lift your left leg up. Bend your knee. Open your hip. Straighten the left leg. Square your hips. Bring your knee towards your chest. Hold. Step your foot between your hands and rise up to high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Reach forward, put your left hand down inside of your left leg, right arm up. And reach your right arm over your ear. Feel the strength of your back leg as you do that. Spread your toes. Rise back up to warrior two. Keep the strength of your leg. Flip your left palm, reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to the ground. Low lunge. Set your back knee down. Hands to your heart. Inhale. Lengthen. Exhale, twist to your left. Lift your back knee if you want. One more breath. And set the knee down. Come back to center. Reach your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to the ground. Lift your back knee. Step back to plank. Hold. Downward facing dog. And set your elbows down. Dolphin pose. Now, if you'd like to take an arm balance here or do any other variation, you can. But otherwise, follow me. We're going to go forward again, like we did before. And press it back. Forward, press it back. 3 more. One more. Set your knees down on the ground. Shift forward into chaturanga. Hold. Rise up to plank. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Set your knees down on the ground. Come upright. Stand on your knees. We're going to do camel. If you want to use your blanket, you're welcome to. I like to keep the toes tucked for camel. Bring the hands behind you. Fingers can be facing down or they can be facing up. And keep the elbows hugging inwards. Shift the hips forward. Start to lean back. Keep hugging the elbows. Your tailbone's reaching down. Your chest is reaching up. Your head relaxes. And then rise back up and sit back on your heels. We're going to do that one more time. So rise up, hands behind you. And this time, if you want to go further, then you can bring your hands to your heels. So elbows together, towards each other, and go back. If you're reaching for the heels, go for it. Breathe into the openness of the chest. All of that space between your collarbones. And rise back up and sit down. Back bends are very energizing. Let's come on into a seat and actually come all the way down to the ground. Feet flat, knees bent. All right, we're gonna set up for our bridge and possibly go into a wheel if you feel ready. So starting with a bridge, you want your fingers to just barely touch your heels and lift your hips up off of the ground. Find that strength through your glutes, through your hamstrings, your lower back, and bring your shoulder blades towards each other. Press your hands firmly into the ground. Lift, lift, lift. Then put your hands to your lower back, kind of like how we just did in camel, to give yourself a little more lift. And then maintain that lift as you bring your hands back down, an option to interlace. Now you can stay here, or you can go ahead and bring your hands right by your ears and press yourself right up into a wheel. Then tuck your chin if you're in wheel and slowly lower down. And if you're in bridge, also slowly lower down. And let's windshield wiper the legs side to side. You're welcome to take your arms into cactus or overhead and grab onto your wrists or your elbows. And now bring your knees back up to center. Let's take Supta Gomukhasana, reclined cow face. So cross your right leg over your left leg and lift your feet up off the ground and grab onto either your ankles or your calves or the tops of your feet, whatever feels accessible, and reach your feet out and up. Trying to keep them somewhat even like you would do if you were sitting in this position. Shift, tilt your pelvis forward. Relax your shoulders. One more breath. And gently release and unwind your legs. Let's cross the left leg over the right. Lift those feet up. Grab onto whatever you'd like. Soften the mind. Notice if there's any gripping, any tightening in the mind. We don't have to hold on as tightly as we thought. Om Shanti. One more breath. And unwind your legs. Feet together, knees wide. Rest your hands on your belly. And then lift your knees gently back up. Squeeze them into your chest one last time. Nice big squeeze. Bring your forehead towards your knees. Create a little bow. And then release everything down for Shavasana. Of course, this is your practice, so if there's anything else you want to add in before Shavasana, go for it. We'll be here for a few minutes. And take a big breath in through your nose. And out of your mouth, let it go. In through your nose. Exhale all the way out. One more. As you exhale, empty completely until there's no breath left. And give yourself permission to rest here in pure awareness. And I'll guide you back in just a few moments. And begin to bring awareness back into your body and invite small movements, fingers and toes. Perhaps stretch your arms overhead, take a full body stretch. And then bend your knees and roll over to one side. Slowly make your way up to a seat. I want to thank you for practicing with me today, and I'd love to hear from you if you liked the class in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so that we can continue to move together. Let's bring our palms together and we'll bow together in gratitude for this practice. Thank you.